I used to couldn't do that, but I'll do it tonight for you. Yes, I've been treated than you. Shit, you know what I'm talking about. I worked 5 long years for one woman, and she had the nerve, and she kicked me out. What kind of fucking woman was that, man? I ain't gonna bother too long with it, but let me tell you something else about it. I got a job at a steel mill, and I'm sucking steel like a slave. 5 more years I can find the people I wish at home. Yes, I've been mistreated. And you think you know what I'm talking about. Well, she had the nerve, and she kicked me out. But wait a minute. Guess what? I'm finally gonna listen. I should have known a long time ago. The next woman I married, she got to get 2 good jobs. I've been mistreated. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to us tonight. Thank you so much. In Illinois, if you can be a musician, you don't have to be 21. 69 years ago, I came to Chicago at 21 years old, and I waited till I got 21 because you couldn't go into the blues clubs until you were 21 because you was too young. But they changed that law. If you were a musician and was getting paid, they couldn't stop you from getting paid. So in Illinois now, you can come in at 5 years old. If you can play, you can come on in. And the reason I'm saying that, I got a son here tonight, and when he was coming up, I didn't go home and say, son, play guitar, or son, sing, or whatever. They didn't even know I was a musician. And on the summertime, on the holidays, 4th of July, and so on, they would put the speakers in the yard like this and play. And every time they would put Michael Jackson, Prince on, my son would right back and smile. When they put my record on, he'd run out there and take it off. They don't play that. And when he turned 21 years old, we came into the blues club I was playing. And I said, he said, Daddy, I didn't know you could do that. He said, I need a guitar. And I gave him a guitar. You want to sound what you want? He's here. You want me to sound whatever you got? Now let's get Greg, my son.